Hey everyone, my name is Micah, and I'm excited to talk about how our company can utilize on-demand travel versus just traveling with an airline to save time and money, especially as we expand into Oklahoma. As I've been looking at the numbers, I think there's a lot of excessive time possibly that is being used at the airlines, and I think I'm really excited to kind of see how we might be able to utilize and be able to use on-demand travel to better help our efficiency at the company. So to start off with, we'll talk about how many miles and how many hours have been traveled. First off normally, and then as we expand in Oklahoma. So the Chief Operations Officer is traveling a little under 31,000 miles right now, and then the company as a whole is right under about 114,000 miles. And then the total time spent traveling using the airlines is 752 hours. As we expand into Oklahoma, we're looking at the Chief Operations Officer traveling a little under 37,000 miles, and then the company as a whole right at 120,000 miles. As we expand into Oklahoma, the total time spent at the airlines, traveling with the airlines, is going to bump up to about 877 hours. So the two planes that I've picked, the first one we're going to talk about is the Citation CJ4. It's got block speed. So for the trip is about 391 knots. And so normally, without the expansion in Oklahoma, the aircraft hours would be 78.9 hours on the plane, and then total travel time for the employees is going to be 144 hours. So the time savings using the on-demand travel rather than the airlines is going to be 608 hours, which is quite a lot. As we expand to Oklahoma, hours are going to bump up a little bit, so total time on the aircraft is going to be 94.3 hours, and then total employee time traveling is 172, and then the time that's going to be saved is then about 705 hours. If we use the King Air 250, the block speed for that is 286 knots. And normally, so without that expansion, the total time on the aircraft is going to be a little higher than the Citation. It's going to be 108 hours. And then the total employee time for travel is 173 hours with a time saving of 579 hours. As we expand into Oklahoma using the King Air, the hours are going to bump up to 129 hours total time on the aircraft, and then the employee time will go up to about 207 hours with a 669, about 670 hour time savings using on-demand travel with the King Air versus airline. Here's also a chart, and so I put both the King Air and the Citation on there. The dark green is going to be how much time we're spending right now at the airlines, total travel time, which was about 800 into Oklahoma that we're looking at, and then the light green for each one, so the King Air and then the Citation, that's going to be how much time we're going to actually spend if we use that on-demand travel. So you can see it's quite a bit less, and so again, I'm really excited to kind of see as we kind of talk about all this. I think on-demand travel is really going to be very beneficial and efficient, better efficiency for the company. Thank you.